Clancy. I'm here today to talk to you about food. I know it might seem really obvious to a lot of you, but you'd be surprised. I think when people decide to make healthy changes in their diet, it can often feel really overwhelming because there's just like so much conflicting advice out there. Everybody's saying different things, to eat this, don't eat this. I'm here today with the goal to just simplify things for you. I truly believe that food should be simple. Imagine like the way our great-grandparents used to eat. It was just whole, healthy foods in their original packaging, right from the earth, prepared simply. But, you know, food wasn't as heavily sprayed back then. There wasn't all the pesticides and chemicals that there is today. So unfortunately, because there are so much pesticides on the food today, I do highly recommend eating an organic diet as much as you possibly can. Start with one thing and just build up as you go, as much as you can. Because those chemical residues do build up in our body over time, and you just get more nutrients out of an organic diet. So, a little bit of background. I am not a medical professional, so if you're going to be changing your diet, please go see your doctor first. What I do have to share with you comes all from my own self-education. I've always just had a passion for health and food and healing in the body and how we can function at our best, and it just interests me. I read about food and health for fun. I read about healing for fun. I just retain the information, so I wanted to share it with you. And yeah, so I'll start by going through the 4 food groups with you. And I was a vegetarian for 7 years and a vegan for 1 year, and after those 8 years, I just personally felt that I wasn't thriving. That's my body, and every body is different, so you do what's best for you. And like anything in life, I recommend taking what resonates with you and tossing out the rest. That's what we should always do. It should actually go through our own, if it's truth to us, then it's truth. But everything's different for everybody. So here, I'll just share what I've experienced through my own self-education, my own careful observation, and just my own experience with myself and my body and my children and my friends and family. So start with your vegetables. First off, when you go grocery shopping, best idea is to just go into the grocery store, hit the produce section, and then stick to the perimeter of the store, skipping everything in the center. Why? Well, this is the way grocery stores are set up. All the crap is in the center. All the processed, prepackaged, quick food that is like 0 nutrient value and way up there on the chemicals and preservatives and just not recognizable to your body. And when your body doesn't recognize it and it is an actual toxin, it doesn't know what to do with it, it will store it in your fat cells. And then what happens? You gain weight. And yeah, so you can actually be really overweight and actually be starving because your cells aren't actually getting the nutrients they need, so you're always feeling hungry. So yeah, when you go shopping, just stick to the outside perimeter and you'll be golden. Everything you need is on the outside. So, fruits and vegetables should make up a good foundation of your diet. Lots of vegetables, tons of vegetables, lots of good fruits. If you don't know where to start, just make a big salad. Keep it in your refrigerator. Put anything you want in that salad. Add some protein. Add some healthy seeds. Whatever toppings you kind of want to add to that. Eat it as much as possible. Eat it, just the more raw vegetables we can get into our body, the better. Dis-ease cannot thrive in an alkaline environment. And how do we have an alkaline environment? Green vegetables. There's so many good alkalizing foods. Most of them are the fruits and vegetables. Acidic is where disease thrives. So when you're feeling sick, your body is probably pretty acidic. How do we get an acidic body? Well, we're eating too much sugar. We're eating too much white flour. We're eating, too much processed foods. red meats. Those are all on the acidic side. So we want to have more of an alkaline. Start your day with a smoothie. You can throw in berries, almond milk, or regular milk, whatever you want, yogurt, and then you can toss in some superfoods. You can put spirulina, chlorella, whatever kind of protein powder, anything you want to use in there. You can top it off with bee pollen, it's super yummy. Chia seeds. I'll go into more detail about foods in another video. This is just going to be general. Okay, then your meats. Do not eat factory farm meat. It is not healthy. Okay, the way those animals are raised is just horrid in most of the big factory farms. Okay, the conditions and the health of the animals is not healthy. You want to get an animal that has been raised without hormones and antibiotics and has actually been eating foods that animals like cows should be eating, like grass. So that's ideal. If you have a local farm in your area, see if you can get, a side of beef that'll last you all. It depends on how much meat you want to eat, but local, organic if you can, but just good quality meats, chicken, beef, all of your meats. Please get good quality meats. Happy animals we want, if you do eat meat. As well as your eggs. Much more nutrients in free-range eggs than eggs that the chickens can't even move like a centimeter, and don't even want to get into it, but please just try to have your meats and your eggs and your dairy products from good quality farmers. And then grains. So I don't eat a ton of grains, and the one thing that I don't eat is I don't eat wheat or gluten. This is completely up to you. Do your own research. I'm under myself, from all the research I've done and what it's felt like in my body, I believe that it's not actually beneficial for me. And for a lot of people. When I eat gluten, I feel foggy-headed, I feel bloated, I feel tired, it's just a whole host of symptoms. I feel better when I stay away from it. And actually, it's glue, and the glue builds up on your digestive tract, so you get this thick layer, and nutrients can't be absorbed into your bloodstream. So you have this layer of gluey substance on the wall of your digestive tract, and it also can cause inflammation in the body. You do your research on that one. But yeah, in other grains, it's really good to soak your grains. That makes them more digestible. Chia seeds is a grain and is awesome. This is one of the best foods on the planet, actually. The Mayans called it, the word means strength. Chia means strength. Tons of protein, tons of antioxidants, tons of fiber. Get a lot of these into your diet if you can. Fermented foods are really good for keeping your gut health. When you have lots of good bacteria in your digestive system, everything's just going to work better. Your nutrients are going to be absorbed, things are going to pass through you, you're not going to get sick. The more good bacteria in your body, the better. So how do we get good bacteria? With probiotics. Where do you find probiotics? In cultured foods, fermented foods. Good quality sauerkraut. Buy the good quality, or make your own even better. There's whole videos on that as well. But yeah, good quality yogurt, kefir, kombucha. Which brings me to healthy fats. We want to get a lot of these in our diet. So coconut oil, it's so good. You can use this for cooking. It has a really high heat point, so it doesn't burn like a lot of oils do. Or put it in your smoothies. This stuff's even good for brushing your teeth. It's good for your hair. Use it. Know it. Love it. So good. That brings me to spices, herbs and spices. Garlic, so good. Antibacterial, antifungal. Purifies your blood. So good for you. Get a lot of that in your diet. Cinnamon lowers your blood sugar. Turmeric is all the rage now. It's literally compared to the chemical antidepressants. So good for your mental well-being. So good for inflammation in the body. Food is medicine, people. Okay? So good. It should be your main priority, because if you don't have your health, what do you have? Put good fuel into the engine, and you're going to have a good life. You're going to have energy. You're going to reach your highest potential. Okay, but you got to start with your foundation. So if you have questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. ClancyMoonbeam@hotmail.com. All my information will be there, and there'll be many more videos, so stay tuned. And for now, bon appetit, and thank you. Many blessings to all. Much love. I'm a big believer in healthy animal fats. So we drink a good quality, local, organic, fatty, non-homogenized milk, and a butter, grass-fed, local organic butter, bone broths. These are all really healthy, in my opinion, for your body and brain health.